Welcome in, everybody. I'm Devin O'Day. I'm still alive. Yay. Oh, I mean, I'm dealing with something, but it was an upper respiratory issue that was brought on by this time of the year. And nothing but rest and just let it pass is going to help it. So thank you guys for being really patient. My friend Chris Miller is a financial guru. She is and she has a book called Planning Your Pre-Retirement, and that's retiring early. And it's a whole way of financially thinking. And there are a lot of things out there that I said, would you share some of your stuff with us? Chris Miller, Kris Miller. You can find her information out there, but I thought I wanted to do a series with her and use it on our Money Mondays. How about that? Well, here is one of the segments that I got, and I thought there's so much really great information I had to share. Welcome to Chris Miller, my friend, my longtime friend. And this segment, we're going to talk about healthy money. We talk about wellness a lot, but wellness, when it comes to our finances, Chris, it's so important, isn't it?
Absolutely. Devin, thank you for having me. It's such an honor to be here, connected with you over in Nashville, my second home. And right.
We're having so many people right now. I see constantly people are talking about questions like, well, right. I'm just going to leave my house to my children. Right. I'm just going to go ahead and sign it over to them so that the nursing home, if I have to go to nursing care, if they can't come get it, those are all wrong ways to think.
Yeah.
Wrong ways to think.
Exactly. And the problem is that there's no judgment because nobody's been taught. You go to school, you learn how to make money, you get out of school. What do? Go make money, right?
Yeah.
And give it to somebody else to gamble. So It's like a roulette wheel. Will it be there? Will it be up or down when you retire? So people don't know. And like you first said, health is wealth and wealth is health. So it's a symbiotic relationship with it, right?
Right.
Isn't that crazy?
And we think in terms of lack all the time. We think of there's never enough money. There's never enough money. But the truth is, it's when we have money, how to make it work for us, how to make it go for longer, and we're in tax season. So let's talk a little bit about healthy money during tax season.
Okay. Well, as you learn about healthy money, and what I specialize in is safe money, getting your assets into places where you never lose your principal that are either tax-free or tax-deferred. So when the money comes out, you're not going to be paying those taxes, or you'll pay less taxes. Now, when it's in something that's tax-deferred, it literally grows 3 times as fast. The money you would have paid in taxes is still in there growing, right? So
I love it.
I know. And these solutions have been around since the Middle Ages, but only the wealthy really have known about them till recently, till we started to broadcast it. So,
we want to broadcast it. We want to broadcast it. What's one place that we can put money that will help us save on our taxes, a tax deferred way? Let's say we've got a windfall and it comes in, and let's say we have $1,200 that just comes in the mail. We win the lottery. We have somebody gift it to us. We have just a little windfall of something. It's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money to a lot of people.
Well, if you're starting with a little money, I have to put this in as a foundation. Most people, I think it's 70%, don't quote me on the numbers, can hardly find $10,000 in an emergency. So I would like to say you need your rainy day money first, right? You
rainy day money first.
Right. So, and that used to be 6 months. Now we've been through the pandemic and we know these things are highly likely happen again. They really can. So you need to have, I would say, 6 months to a year rainy day money. And that doesn't sound very attractive. So what I inspire people to do is this a little homework thing where you keep a journal of what you've spent for the last, say, month. Then you make a list and you put a cross on it, and you have discretionary and non-discretionary, right? And then you'll see, you add them both up and you'll find money. You'll find that you really don't need to go out so much or go to Starbucks or buy shoes or whatever our thing is. And it's amazing how much money you can save. When you get a little stockpile, I have all my retirement money, basically the majority of it, in equity index annuities. Now, you have to have the rainy day money first before you can put it in there. Why am I in there? Not one person lost $1 in an annuity in the Great Depression. They're safe. They have a floor on them. You never lose your principal. It just keeps going up. If it goes up 2%, you get 2%. If it goes down 2%, nothing happens. So you just catch the upside. I know. Who would know? And guess what? Right now at this time, and they move with inflation. Their rates are better than inflation at this point. Last time I looked, it was somewhere between 10, 14, 15% that you can make, right? Crazy. So it's a nice place to stash money. And then there's some customized versions depending on, how much you have and what your goals are, where you can actually create income that you'll never outlive.
I love it. Well, that's a great tip. So tax-free annuities, and put your money in there. You don't ever lose your principal, and have your rainy day money first. Right. I love it. I started a rainy day fund because I can find $20 to put in a week, $20 a week, just $20 a week. And I looked the other day, and I use an app called Credit Karma. Yeah. And so I started squirreling away my little $20. It comes out. I don't have to even remember to do it. It comes out automatically. Perfect. And then I got I go, wait a minute, what is this? And I went and I go, how did that money get there? $20 at a time.
It's amazing. And you know how we talk about money is energy, really. And so when you have, we're talking about the mindset, around the money DNA, but it really does something where when it's there, it attracts more. It doesn't want to be lonely, so it attracts its friends, and it grows, right? It grows and it makes more. So it's pretty cool, and you'd be surprised. I mean, I find things in my credit card that are not mine. Always go through those things. I find subscriptions or something that maybe I signed up for free and I'm being charged for. I just found a company that I had used that was taking $3,500 out of my account for a few months that I didn't approve of. So you'd be surprised. Oh, it's shocking. Like,
you have to be responsible for the money that you've got. Let's talk about a free gift. People can go to yourlegacyshift.com for a free gift right now.
That's right. That's so cool. And inside of there, it's like a little checklist, because you don't know what you don't know. And this allows you to decide, okay, these are things that I need to learn about. Mm-hmm. Take time out of your life and learn about safe money and learn about protection of assets. So that'll help you along the way.
That free gift. And if you'd like to meet with Chris to find out how to plan and talk about some of these tax deferred ways to save and how to protect your money and to protect your legacy, the legacy shift, right?
That's
the ticker has meetwithchrismiller.com, and you can get in touch with Chris and get your money healthy, right?
Healthy money, happy life.
I love it. Thank you so much for your time today, Chris.
Thank you.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd, the goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Experience Predators hockey all season long. Visit NashvillePredators.com/season tickets and join the Loyal Legion today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets. And we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
Dino Trek is going on until July. Do not miss it. It is so much fun. If you've got kids, little ones, if you don't have a kid, go borrow one. I mean, go talk to your friends. It's Menu Monday. We're going to head to Murfreesboro. My friend John, Mr. Murfreesboro, murfreesboro.com. Follow him on all of the socials because he's the stuff. He knows all about Murfreesboro. And I'm so glad that we get to share some of what he finds for us. I mean, you know, real people eat at real places, and he has the scoop on what's new in Murfreesboro this week.
What's up, everybody? I'm on South Church Street across from the Kroger where the new Panda Express and Jersey Mike's are going in. I've been getting a lot of questions about this place when they're going to open. I was just told they're just waiting on electricity to the units, which will be in just a couple days. And then everything, once they put the final touches on everything, it should be hopefully early June that these two are going to open up, Panda Express and the Jersey Mike's. As far as that other unit right there, right now it's currently empty. We had heard rumors of a Chipotle, but nothing confirmed on that, so we don't know. So right now that one's empty. And then we were just told a dentist office, there's 2 units here, but we were told a dentist office is looking at taking both of those potentially, but nothing set in stone just yet, but that's what we were just told. So anyways, again, Panda Express, Jersey Mike's will be open hopefully early June once they get electricity and everything fine-tuned over here. And there you go. So there's your update for everybody who's been asking. Appreciate y'all watching as always, and we'll see you on the next one.
Well, John, I love it. I love when I say something, and of course, Elizabeth lives in Murfreesboro. Yeah, he is the best. He is just fantastic. Good morning to you. Good morning to my little sister who's watching on our YouTube channel at Main Street today. You can go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, follow, subscribe, and share. Good morning. I love you, Bean. And Steve Burney. Good morning, Steve. Steve was up early this morning. Early this morning. Oh, I know. Those were some pretty simple, easy financial tips. Faith and I were raised by an insurance man who taught us about all sorts of stuff because she's married to a financial guru. So there's also that, Faithy. Oh, let's see. Oh, thank you so much. You know what? Nothing like a messy bun to make your day better. That's what's going on. Hey, you guys, did you guys check out in Las Casas, Tennessee this weekend? They had something very cool. Triple L Farm. And I want to give them a shout out because we always talk about locally sourced. Triple L Farm is located down in Las Casas, Tennessee. And if you want to go straight and direct to the farmer, people ask all the time, where can we find good meats? Around Middle Tennessee, you can find farmers who actually sell direct. And I think that is absolutely fantastic. Now, do not forget to save the date because June 10th is the Rescue Puppy Yoga at New Leash on Life in Lebanon, Tennessee. It's sponsored by the Y. Margaret Maddox is part of that. And we are so excited that they're raising money for such a great organization. New Leash on Life has the Joy Clinic, which does low-cost spay and neuters. And it is indeed season. Y'all need a kitten? Let me know. Life is good. Life is good. Our Daily Yummy, we're going to talk food right after we talk to our friends at Mid-South Exteriors. Brenda Fielder and her family have had Mid-South Exteriors in their family for years and years and years, helping make people get more out of the property they've invested in.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at MidSouthExteriors.com.
Light Hill Meats is our farm-to-table butcher shop. Growing up, I worked for a lot of farmers. So when I first got out of college, I went and worked at 2 larger seed stock operations in the nation. So that went into wanting to do my own. So when the pandemic started a few years ago, we actually started selling out of what we called a pop-up shop, when we would set up on the side of the road and sell meat. And we had enough demand and enough return customers. That's what really encouraged us to go all the way out to build out a full shop. So farm to table has become popular as a term, but we literally were breeding the cattle with the idea of bringing them to this store. So we breed the cattle, we feed the cattle, we process the cattle at our processing plant, then we deliver them here, we dry age them a little while longer, and we sell them to the customer. This is our retail store that we just opened in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Here we carry all of our farm-raised products. We do carry our dry-aged beef. We also buy in pork from some local people that we've processed for the last 4 or 5 years, and sheep as well. All the sausages we have here we make in-house every morning, but we also try to focus on higher quality, basically less processed products. Growing forward really helped me get my start. To get to the point where I'm full-time employed at my own operation, because that gave me the numbers to where I could actually hire help. With Farm Credit having farmer-owned, farmer-operated type board members, you do know that they know your pain, they know what's going on in the markets, you know, and how they can help. By having a higher quality meat product, some people look at that as meat, I look at that as dinner. So whenever you give a reason for families or friends to come together, you're actually improving the community. And that's really how I look at what we try to do. We're not trying to make a quick rush of fast food or anything else. We're trying to give families a reason to come back together.
Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation has created a fun activity that will give your family a reason to get out and explore the Greenway.
It's the Greenway scavenger hunt. This is our second year of doing it. It's a Facebook-based program. So it runs from April to July, and every month I go out on the Greenway, pick a place, a very obvious landmark on the Greenway, take a picture of it, and then we post it on Facebook. And what you do is you just follow us on SportsCom Murfreesboro's Facebook page. On the first of every month, I will post that month's site. So I'll post the picture of the landmark and the trailhead that you can find it on. And then you and your family, you go out, find that landmark, take a selfie, and then email it to sportscomwellness@murfreesborotn.gov. And we'll give you a free pass to Burrow Beach. Every person who's in the picture will get a pass to Burrow Beach. And then you pick those up at SportsCom, which is where Burrow Beach is, and you go from there. Each month is a different area of the Greenway, so if you're always going to one part, this is your opportunity to try a new part of the Greenway and kind of see what's available there. Just a nice way to get families out, get them out together, get out in the sunshine, and use this great resource that the city has. The Greenway is amazing and awesome, and it's free. And this program is free. You don't have to pay anything for it. You just go out and walk, take your picture, send it in, and you get a free pass. So it's a win-win for everybody. Just a fun way to kind of get out and get moving. So all of the sites in the Greenway scavenger hunt are accessible to wheelchairs and strollers and any modality of movement that you need. These sites themselves are not a very far distance from the trailhead. At most, it's like a half of a mile is where the actual site, the landmark is. So you're only having to commit to a half a mile in and a half a mile back. So we tried to make it as accessible to everyone as possible for anyone who has physical limitations or just for families who have little kids who can't make a long trek. It's fairly short, so it should hopefully be doable for a majority of the people so that we can get as many people participating and out and active as possible. The purpose of the program, I kind of wanted to get people out, get them moving, and you know, spring and summer is the best time to do it. I also wanted to get people introduced to the Greenway and get people who, even though they use the Greenway a lot, get them introduced to different parts, different segments of the Greenway. So I picked different places. This year we've got Thompson Lane Trailhead was one of the trailheads, Cason Lane, we're going out Barfield, the new trailhead out at Central Valley. So just kind of helping to introduce people to all of those opportunities that they have to get out and explore nature, be in the outdoors, and just, you know, and make it a little fun. So it's not always just going and tracking your miles. In this instance, it's going and looking for different spots and different landmarks, just to make it a little fun, a little more engaging for kids, but engaging for everybody. I have a lot of people who don't have kids that have been participating. It's just a fun, different way to go out and walk.
The Greenway scavenger hunt is going on through July, so get out on the Greenway and start searching.
Tired of hanging lights every year? We get it. That's why Southern Nights is here to help. We install programmable lighting on your home or business so you can enjoy beautiful, customizable lighting all year round. No more ladders, tangled lights, or cold nights outside. We do the work, you do the celebrating. Call Southern Nights today and take the hassle out of holiday lighting forever. For a free quote, give us a call at 931-241-3074 or visit our Facebook page at Southern Nights.
Don't you get on that ladder. You're going to break a hip. Y'all, I love that there's a company that does that. I just can't make everything look neat like that. You see all these people, it's like neat lights. I go, oh, I just love to have that. Because mine always looks like somebody's got a, they're trying to make bird's nests out of old, mine looks like an electrical disaster just waiting to happen. Not to mention just me trying to get up there to put them in. So call them. They're just awesome folks, and they take care of us. For our motivation moment, we're going to go to Wilson County, where Bob Barker takes care of some really great stories with some 8th graders who will certainly make us laugh. Remember when you were in 8th grade? Okay, I do. I was taller than everyone. I always looked like I was that weird tall kid in the middle, go to the back. I was taller than all. In 8th grade, I was taller than all the boys. I came back after that summer in 9th grade, and they grew. Thank you, Lord.
Thunderstorms, but it's got its own radar that we're using, plus its own phone system generates its own internet. So it's not like the Wi-Fi you have at home. It's stronger because you have to have the signal strong enough to broadcast on TV.
Okay. So yeah, big family. I think it's probably got pretty good. You're gonna take them some Nissan flag.
Keep it straight.
About the time you think kids aren't into science or hands-on learning, you get around a bunch of kids and they will prove you wrong every single time. Wilson County Schools has a great YouTube channel with what the kids are doing. Bob Barker does a great job of putting those stories together, and you can follow them. If you got kids in Wilson County, they're in good hands. I can promise you. We're going to head off to Franklin now. Eric Stuckey, the city administrator, is going to tell us the top 3 things to keep in mind this week in Franklin.
Hello, Franklin. I'm Eric Stuckey, your city administrator. So it must be time for the top 3 things you need to know this week. Item 1, you just saw it. It's our budget that's been recommended for fiscal 24. That is starting July 1 of 23 and runs for the next 12 months. It's a 482-page document. I won't go into all of it, but the big picture The all funds budget is $218.2 million. That's a 0.5% increase over where it is today. And our general fund, which is our primary operating fund, is at $102.5 million, which is about a 3% increase over today. The good news is our property tax remains unchanged. It is the lowest property tax rate in the state of Tennessee for a city of 50,000 or greater population. So that's good. We're maintaining and building on our services, and we'll be working on this budget and getting approval through the balance of May and June with our Board of Mayor and Aldermen. So there'll be public hearings and other meetings. Stay tuned for that. But proud of our team's work in putting that budget together. That's item one. Item number two, this Friday night at 5 o'clock at Jim Warren Park is the annual Touch a Truck event. Great event for the family. Bring the kids out, see all that great city equipment, climb on it, have fun, great time. There'll be a no horn hour from 5 o'clock to 6. So if your little ones don't like the horns, that's the time to be there. But it'll run from 5 to 8. Great event for the family. And then finally, get ready for State of the City. That's happening next Wednesday, the 24th of May, with the mayor. Great time. We'll be talking about the events in the city and what's happened in the last year. That's it for now. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Eric. Love to keep up with what's going on. On Mondays, we kind of tour the communities and say, hey, what's new? What's going on? And it's time for a Daily Giggle brought to us by 50 Forward. And they are encouraging everybody to be part of a national health study. Joinallofus.org/50 Forward. If y'all been watching Grey's Anatomy, you know, Bailey's been dealing with the, you know, gene mapping and stuff. That's what that's all about. They want to get our information so they can get a better way of, so it's not like you know, have this thing and, you know, doctors have to go to Google too, you know, when you have something that they can't diagnose. But if you have it in the Gene Project, the Join All of Us project, they already know, as, oh, this has happened before. And then they can treat you better. That's what it is. You don't have to be in insurance, and your information is private. They just use it within the project. You guys, I'm so glad that you were here. Thank you, 50 Forward, to be for being here. Thank you for all you guys, and your comments are also good. Johnny Vinoker, Food Glorious Food. I love it. Yes, you were a tall drink of water, as the Walkers used to say. Yes, yes. Hands-on does make learning fun. You guys, I'm so glad that you are all here each and every day. Follow, subscribe, and share, because that's what we do. It's what we do. Be safe, be kind, and remember, you are loved.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and places to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.